So a very warm welcome to you from the Catalan capital, Barcelona. We are at this grandest of stadia, a fitting home to the giants of the world game, FC Barcelona. And here we have Barcelona against Inter. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Barcelona shape up in a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and a system that relies on an industrious midfield to cover the ground.
So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I would go for Robert Lewandowski. As good a centre-forward with his back to goal as I've seen. He can turn and roll defenders for fun. And once facing his target, he has all the finishing skills that you could require.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Mkhitaryan. Barcelona were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Looks to thread it through. Shoots! Goal! Inter! First blood drawn. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Inter Milan have an early lead. Good start. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Now it's Lewandowski. Looks to slip it through. Keeper's got good distance on that. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Mkhitaryan. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Heads it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Where to from here? Tries lifting it over. And he's onside. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Now it's Lewandowski. And that has been clubbed away. That's a throw. Well played, he saw that coming. Acerbi. Çalhanoğlu. And it's half-time here. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
It's wrestled off the ball. Breaks on here. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Crunching tackle. Barcelona have a free kick. Inter Milan, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Big chance, big chance! And the follow-up? Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Mkhitaryan. Now the pass. He's left his man. It is quite a run he's making here. Striding, has a pop!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Tries a through ball, cut out in the nick of time. Over to the left.
Inter are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Aimed in. Up he gets! In he goes again! And he's found the net!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Rashford duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's Mkhitaryan.
Inter showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Forward it goes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with...
So hello and welcome to you wherever you are. We are here at this most recognisable of venues in world football. It is the Camp Nou, the proud and impressive home of FC Barcelona. And our live game is Barcelona against Manchester United. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Barcelona shape up in a 4-3-3.
Yeah, it's quite simple, Peter, really. With the ball, it's 4-3-3, and without the ball, it becomes 4-5-1.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player who's learned fast for me is Luke Shaw, a fullback who likes to involve himself in matters at the offence.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Has a swing at it! Goal! Manchester United!
Unbelievable.
Manchester United take the lead. Manchester United have an early lead. Good start. Carries far too far and out of play. Barcelona are behind here despite their domination of possession. Going through, tries a through ball. Goes for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose! Now the pass. Decent looking ball. Well read, he sorted that out. Casemiro goes looking. Looks to slip it through. Has he picked him out? He's got him, shapes to shoot! Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Lewandowski. Keeper goes long. He's made sure that that won't get through. Casemiro. Coaxed out to the wing. Now here's the through ball. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. The shot's on! Sticks it away! Barcelona are back in business! And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Over to the left. Receives it from behind. He's left his man. And there's the end of the first half. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. Reflections on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
Barcelona head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Lewandowski, tries a through ball. It's a brilliant interception. Now the pass. Nice little flick. Hits one! Could fall kindly. Goal! Manchester United!
Unbelievable.
And again they hit the front. Ter Stegen reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching.
Can he score? And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw.
Unbelievable.
Oh, that is a gem. The audacity to try it, and he made it count. This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
He's gone down, now then. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Looking to dink it in. Can he put it away? Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Barcelona, some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Manchester United, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Shaw passes it through. Looks like a good ball through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Where to from here? Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's on a charge. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. So he's got himself a goal, and now he gets himself an ovation on the way off.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Now the pass. Decent clearance now, can anyone get on the end of it? It out to the wing, played back in, and he's cut it out. Almost there. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim. Real Madrid line up in a 3-4-3.
3-4-3, Peter, means attacking flexibility, as the wing-backs supply the width to allow two of the front three complete freedom.
We have already started here. The shot's on! Can he finish? Barcelona looking a bit unconvincing at the back. That's not their first fright. Passes it through. Chance to shoot! Shoots! And oh! That really should have hit the net.
Well, he was so quick to respond to that, he almost made it count. Great opportunism. Real Madrid are really asking all the questions, and the opposition look stuck for words.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Barcelona have been scoring with pleasing consistency. Up to meet it! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home was brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Looks like a good ball through. Face to face with... hits one! And he nearly went all the way.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Who's he going to play in? Gets it back. Real Madrid, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions.
Looking to shoot! And in it goes! And they are disappearing out of sight! Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Barcelona grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Knocks it away. Lewandowski spreads it towards the left. He's left his man. Drilled it. Going for goal! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Hits one! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's found him in space. And that has been clubbed away. And we hit half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're already into the second period. Real Madrid are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Barcelona picked up all 3 points from their previous game. A win, however narrow, really important. Lewandowski goes down, but nothing given. And now they can launch a counter. Looks to thread it through. He's made sure that that won't get through. substitutions will be coming up pretty soon. Lewandowski. It's come loose. He's had a shot! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Out of play for a goal kick. Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Lewandowski, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Great challenge. It's Rashford. Complaints about that challenge, robust but fair. Boots it to safety. Has a hit! It's in!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Real Madrid get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Looks to slip it through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Looks to clip it forward. Shapes the shoots! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Great leap! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was height.
And time is up. Barcelona win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Barcelona made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style.
So hello and welcome to you wherever you are. We are here at this most recognisable of venues in world football. It is the Camp Nou, the proud and impressive home of FC Barcelona. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I would go for Robert Lewandowski. As good a centre-forward with his back to goal as I've seen. He can turn and roll defenders for fun. And once facing his target, he has all the finishing skills that you could require.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the ball's come out. Has a swing at it. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate.
He'll have a dip. Barcelona have statistically the worst defence in the league. Lewandowski. Challenge, but well within the laws. Looks like a good ball through. Passes it through. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? And out to safety. Lewandowski. He's through, now is he in? Oh, that's neat. Turns and goes back. Lewandowski! He's going after it. Great leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic goes up and over. Chip through. Chance. Can he put it away? And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And it's hoisted. He's had a shot! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Kovacic cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Out wide to the right. The first 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. The game has already resumed here. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Tries a through ball. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Gets it back. Bernardo Silva plays a clever pass.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Looks to slip it through. Has he picked him out? And the finish! Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Steered out wide. Drills one in. And he heaves it forward. Here's a corner. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Barcelona opting to make a double change here. Now the pass. Decent looking ball. He's on his way. Goes for goal. Oh, taken with style.
They'll kick themselves if that doesn't turn out to be the clincher. What a time to score.
Ter Stegen reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now.
He's gone for it! And the lead stays intact, just.
That's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Passes it through. And he's whipped it in low. Barcelona get it back again. And the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Oh, poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And it's Lewandowski. That intervention was very necessary. And that has been clubbed away. Aimed long and direct. He's away! Can he put it away? And in it goes! They have stolen level at the last!
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Very good game of football, no winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment, and it ends all square. Your final thoughts, Jim? Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. The teams then, Juventus against Barcelona. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Tries to get it forward quickly. Back to the keeper and try something new. Keeper's got good distance on that. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Looks to clip it forward. He's through. Going for goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path. Juventus certainly won't want to look back and dwell on that. It was a good chance, though.
Chip through. It's out for a goal kick. Barcelona were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Plays a clever pass. Looks to slip it through. He's left his man. It's anyone's ball.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Looks like a good ball through. Hit into the middle. It had too much on it. And it's been taken straight back. So what's he planning here? Tries a through ball. Can he find a finish now? Header! Goal! Juventus! And it's Juventus who take the lead. Great header, made it look easy.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Juventus draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And the weighted pass. Is it in? Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Lobs it in gently. And now the breakaway. Going through. Has a pop! Oh, no shortage of... There's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It would...
Shooting chance! Yes, it's in! Barcelona are back in business. Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Forward it goes.
That quick leveller can now open this second half to this game possibly being turned on its head. Fresh impetus and encouragement is all they needed, and they've got it in abundance now.
That's sprayed out wide, and that has been clubbed away. Now the pass. Timely intervention. Aimed long and direct. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He's got away. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Up for the header! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Knocks one in.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
just has to be done.
The shot's on! He should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
Lewandowski passes
There's a
it
real
through.
appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Looks to dink one in. Lewandowski with a definite foul there.
Juventus are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Now the pass. It is just a question of running down the clock now. The final whistle. Barcelona winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Oh, what a game. That's what you call seizing the moment. Once the first went in, they became possessed. Absolutely fantastic.